Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about the bass guitar. This is a bass guitar lesson. And uh, I just wanted to go ahead and share some bass basics with a lot of individuals out there that want to learn how to, play the bass guitar and you know what to do, what's the role of the bass guitar instrument and all of that. Um, well, behind me here, I have like a little chart um, of the musical alphabet, and let me just go through that first, just so that everybody know that we have a total of 7 letters in the musical alphabet. It goes from A to G, and once you go ahead and let's just say you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and once you get to G, all you have to do is to continue, you just start at A again. So it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And then you can do it backwards too. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, I have with me here a bass guitar. Um, you guys are pretty much already familiar with the instrument. I don't have to go through um, anything else on the instrument here. If you look back here, there's a little chart that you guys can see. Take this bass off. Um, I tried my best to draw a little diagram of the the strings and the frets. You notice that it goes up to about 4 of them. All right. And the first one here is an E, right? Okay, that's an E. And then after the E, of course, we have the letter F. Now remember I spoke earlier about the musical alphabet going from A to G. So I'm going to show you the same thing in alphabetical order, but on the instrument. So let me turn this on. Okay. So what you have here, I try to hold this upright so you can see the first letter here. See that letter E? So I play this note, that's the string to the right here. All right, that's the letter E. And then right after the E, you have on the very first fret, which is right here. You just press down and that becomes an F. Okay, so the first letter is E open, and then you have the F on the first fret, and then finally the third letter is a G. So after E is F, and after F is G. On the third fret, using the third finger, right? You place that finger on the G. All right, so we got E, F, and then G. Okay. Now next string, and remember what I spoke about earlier. All right, you see the E, F, G right there? E, F, G. After G comes what? A. So that's the name of the next string. So which is this string right here. All right? That's an A. As you can see here, the next string, the A string, the A open string. And after A, this is A right here. And after A is B on the second fret. So you see, this is the second fret here. Right? I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the second fret. And then finally the third fret. So it's A open, B on the second fret, and then C. So far we got E, F, G, and then A, B, C. Okay, the next string up is the D open string, which is this note here. You guys can see that. All right. The That's the D open string, which is the third one from the E. The D open there. And then on the second fret is an E, which is right here. Okay. And then after the E is an F. All right, so we got E, F, no, E, I'm sorry, D, E, and an F. Again, D, E, F. Now all three of them together, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? And then finally, the last one is the G open string. And then the note after that is an A, which is on the second fret. So it's G, A, G, A. One of the things I didn't talk about earlier are the frets. So fret number 1, you would use your first finger. Fret number 2, always use the second finger. Fret number 3, the third finger. And then fret number 4, right, the fourth finger or the pinky finger. All right, so far we've been using fingers 1, 2, and 3. So here it is again: E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And I'll do that again without stopping: E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And then of course backwards: A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. Okay? It's really important to know the name of your notes on the bass guitar. One of the best ways to do that is just take your time, learn it one string at a time. You play this string here, the E string, right? And just call out the name of the note: E, and then F, and then G, and then just do it backwards: G, F, E, E, F, G, G, F, E. And you do that for all of the strings, until you get really comfortable and where you don't have to think as much when you're trying to find the name of the notes. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over what they call a C major scale. All right, the C major scale starts on the letter C and it ends on C. And remember, I talked about the musical alphabet, right? It continues A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But now what we're going to do is we're going to use pretty much just, since there's 7 notes in the musical alphabet, most scales consist of 7 notes. But when we're doing the major scale, we're going to have an 8th. Now, we don't really count the 8th note because it's the same as the first, all right? So, we can get really technical about it, but I just wanted to show you the order. So now you see C over here. First note is C, then D. Remember, it's in alphabetical order: C, D, E, F, G. And when we get to G, what do? We go to A, B, and then C. And we're going to stop on C. Okay? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then backwards: C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay? And then that scale sounds like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, A, B, C. All right? Okay, so we could add, yeah, that's all right. I was going to add the B, but that's all right. So we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay? That's how it sounds. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right? Now, what we're going to do now, so we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, a lot of times when once you get the scale down packed, the next thing to do is, okay, how do we apply um, the notes, the role of the bass player? What do they do? Now, most of the time, the bass player holds what they call the root of a chord. The root of a chord is always the pretty much the same note. Now, a chord consists of basically three notes, and it usually is every other note. So, for example, if we have a C chord, you would have a C, an E, and a G. Most bass players don't have to worry about the third and the fifth note. A lot of times you can just carry just the root note, which is note number one. But every time the chord changes, you gotta understand that that root, for example, if we're on a C chord, the root is C. But then if we go to an F chord, the root is F. Okay? Now I'm gonna show you um, how to apply that. Now over here I have what this is kind of like a this is usually what you see in a lead sheet. Okay, they have the letter of the note or the chord, and then they have four hash marks, which means four counts. So if you know where C is, you would hold the C for four counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. So since I have the C written once, and then we have another four hash marks, that means that all you have to do is just hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then over here it has an F, right? F in the C scale is the fourth note, all right? So we go to F, all right? Okay, that's the F, right? And then over here, back to C, which is this one here, C. And then the next one is G, right? And then F, and then C. Now I'm going to show you how that sounds when you're playing it with a drum, okay? Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now F. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Now we went to the G for 4, 3, 4. F. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. Okay. Now I just held the notes for a total of 4 counts, but now you can go ahead and add like a rhythm to it, something like this. Okay, and then F. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Back to C. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. G for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F for 4. 2, 3, 4, and C. 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. Okay. Now I'm gonna play it again, but this time with a slight rhythm. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, F. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, back to C. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, now G. 2, 3, 4, then F. 2, 3, 4, then C. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, repeat, back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, G for 4. 2, 3, 4, F. 2, 3, 4, C. 2, 3, 4. And that's it. So Once you get that, and then one thing I'll show you real quick. I only played three notes out of this scale, this C major scale. All I did was C, F, and G, which is really the most popular notes when you're playing bass, or let me not say popular, most common notes that you'll be playing a lot of times when you're playing Western music. Um, those are a lot of times those are blues chords. Is the one, the four, and the five. In this case, is a C major scale, which is C, F, and G. C, F, G, F, C, F, G, F, and C. All right. So I hope that helps anyone out there trying to learn how to play the bass guitar. If you post some comments and on the comments, and a lot of times I like to get some feedback on what you guys are struggling with, and hopefully I could be able to help you um, in your bass endeavors or your um, bass journey. Um, and like I said, just post something on the comments. Let me know what you're struggling with, and then hopefully I can create another video and help you guys with that. All right. Well, thank you for visiting my channel. Hope to see you guys next time. All right. Take care.